Hey, you made it to the end. Congratulations, and thank you for sticking it out. I know, a lot of the content and understanding the essentials of communication takes a lot of brain power and cognitive load, but super, super important to understand in order to improve how we communicate. So you've done a lot. You've covered a lot of ground in this course. So you looked at the impact of culture and conversations and how they influence and inform each other and how they create the workplace in which you look at. You've looked at above and below the line conversations around examples of what is above and what is below, and try and aim in the workplace of staying above the line. We're only human, you're going to fall below it, but just pick yourself up and go back above it. We looked at intent versus impact, and this is, I think, one of my favorite elements of the course because you really start understanding how, despite how well intended you are, the impact of what you say and do can be very different to your intentions. And no matter how much you say, well, these are my intentions, it doesn't change the impact necessarily, right? So having these conversations around intent versus impact, and being willing to go back and have the conversations to work out what went wrong, and to understand different perspectives is super important. Then you dived into a bit of heavy theory around social identity theory, similarity attraction theory, and attribution theory. And I applaud you for sticking it in there. But these are super important. You need to understand to change communication around how social identity fundamentally informs how we approach situations, but how we approach conversations in differing contexts. Um, and you made it through. So well done. Thank you for participating. I truly hope that this has given you the foundational pieces to influence and inform your communication and future interactions to create more effective and transparent communication in the workplace so you can achieve the team culture that you desire. Don't forget, if you haven't done so already, there is a free module around your team culture. So if you want to understand your team more, you can go and do that survey around team psychological safety. So remember, you can change your workplace culture one conversation at a time. Every conversation counts. I really, really value feedback. So please, there is just a really short survey below to let me know how you found this module, and all feedback is welcome. Thank you so much.